Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this
Welcome
is
to
the
Madden NFL 18. Going to be talking about the game, features, changes, and what to expect. So anyways, the game actually takes a fairly long time to load up, honestly. This match took quite a while. That being said, you get a little bit more of a kind of bright experience. This is also the first time they've switched over to the new Frostbite engine, which is the trend for all the EA games so that they can be more universal. I'll be playing as the Broncos, as the old man is a fan, and I watch a number of their games because of that. So the first thing to note is that it is very similar to last year's release as far as presentation and look. Feels a little bit more tighter. I do miss the older kind of look that they had as far as making it more like watching it like a regular, game on a Sunday or whatever. Oh, that was beautiful. I didn't do that at all. 100% AI. I'm playing on the arcade design, so basically there's a couple different modes. You can do more pro, more like realistic. There's a few different options based on what kind of style of play you want to do. I'm more casual in it, so I like to, have more fun, so I do the arcade option. But like I was saying, yeah, it's interesting that they do all kind of in-game rendered. Oh, look at that! In-game rendered cinematics and kind of breaks into plays you're seeing here, as opposed to actually kind of having like a pre-rendered thing. I mean, it makes some cool style shots, but it's not quite as fancy. I did notice that the grass doesn't quite look as good in this one. That was pretty bad, but it was also because it lagged a bit there, which was odd. Yeah, like when it's like this, it looks fine, but when you're actually looking at the grass, I do feel as though it's been a bit of a significant downgrade there. I've also noticed that some of the side visuals, as far as cameras and stuff, are definitely not as good looking. Nice. Did I get that? Yeah, beautiful. But I mean, stuff like this, basically untouched. I do notice that there is a fair bit of like clipping and people sort of running through each other. If you get what I mean, like players will literally like kind of go right through each other on the ground or when they're running and stuff. Got a touchdown. Nice. See, right there, you're already seeing it. They're just like right inside of each other, and it's just lacking that sort of extra polish that I sort of expect from these games, especially since they just kind of like release the same thing over year to year. But for being on the new engine and that, it actually is a fairly impressive effort. I think it looks a bit more lit up. It's definitely brighter. And in that regard, it looks better. Some of the visuals I'm not too sure about. I like to look at the characters. You can see the facial expressions very well, even at a distance and through the helmet. The gameplay feels tight. It feels basically the same, which is what they're trying to go with. As far as new features, 3v3 MUT Squad returns, which is Madden Ultimate Team. I played that at E3 with some people that were really into it, so I wasn't quite as good as them, but I did my job and we won the game. That being said, you basically take on roles on a team. Oh my god, my guy did like a huge flip there, seriously. You've got to be like... Seriously, guys? Wow. That was embarrassing. Anyways, you use your cards and stuff, you make your teams, you work together, and it's a 3-on-3 kind of battle mode, and you all take on your roles, and you kind of play on there. It works well, it's fun, it's super competitive if you're chatting with your friends, and I think fans will really like that one. There's also the long shot, which is kind of the series' attempt at doing a campaign and a story, which was interesting. From what I played of that, it was alright. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of it. I have to play some more, but at this point, meh. I mean, if you really like the game, it's going to add some extra value to it, but I think regular players just want the same experience, and they don't care for that. It's also very, like, choice-based, but I don't think the choices matter too much. You basically, like, little situations will come up. You have to think about your career and what the scouts will think of. Oh, and another kind of gameplay thing is you can kind of adjust the ball in midair now. They show that off really early in the campaign. Midair kind of tweaks and adjustments.
But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep.
There's also some, coach changing options they've introduced, and obviously minor sort of enhancements and changes to the overall game. But again, very, very much the same sort of experience that you're used to. There's also the live. Oh wow, that was risky. That was not good. There's also the live updates. So basically, when you're playing week to week, you'll get new updates to make it kind of current to the league.
They remind me of elite
and I think that's a nice touch.
Court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Simeon. He's going to fire one deep over.
Nice. I kind of want to show off the cameras because I thought they looked absolutely dreadful in this.
36 yards.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play.
If they're going to show it.
Relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big time
pickup close up
right there.
I didn't want to do that play. Damn it. Yeah, my A pressing. But I mean, as far as like seeing what the gameplay looks like, you can see it right here. And fans of the series will know, oh crap, what to expect for this.
A gain of 32 that time.
Good job, guys.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the
yeah, right there. That looks so shitty. Like, were they even trying with those? Those are incredibly fake. Come on, man, don't get caught up on each other. I know, I think it's just kind of funny that they were able to clean it up so well, but then certain aspects really lack that sort of finesse and polish you would expect this late into a generation for a sports game, especially one like Madden. Nice. What? I mean, the crowd basically looks the same. I'm not sure if the density is the same though. Maybe they stand out a bit more as fans, I'm guessing. Because I just remembered, like, I went and played last year's, just before this week, an idea of it. I think they look a bit more dynamic in this. You can tell they're actually in their own seats, and a number of them, they don't just seem crowded. I would have liked to see a bit more with the signs that they're holding. It doesn't seem to have quite as much, variety and frenzy in them. I also would have liked to see more, maybe the outside of the arenas. I feel like it kind of lacks that certain style of a regular football night.
To the 23-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on.
So yeah, another thing is with Frostbite, I find that the people tend to look a bit odd sometimes. I felt that was the case in some of the story-based modes, which is again why I wasn't exactly a huge fan of it. I mean, it's neat, you make your choices, you kind of go through a career of somebody, and it's definitely, an increase in production value, and it adds extra, general value to the overall package. Get in there, guys. Now they took forever on that one. Does that count? I don't know about that. But the side stuff looks like, see, the grass doesn't look too bad there. But when you get into the actual field, I think it kind of looks terrible. Like right here, that doesn't look very 3D-ish.
Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen,
EA Sports.
could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl.
Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this look at Madden NFL 18. It is obviously available on all the platforms. And it will also have upgrades for, I think I got a flag there, for the updated consoles such as the One X and the Pro. Hopefully we're going to get some HDR and 4K. And it's kind of nice that it's first year where both the bigger, updated consoles are getting a nice touch-up for this game.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion.
And yes, that is Madden NFL